What's going on, vegan food explorers? I recently went on holiday to Vietnam and I travelled with British Airways and then Qatar Airways. Here we go, kicking off the vegan food. So this is the Brewdog Jetstream, which is their own beer. And I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a review of the food that I had. It was quite a long flight where we changed in Doha. So this was Gatwick to Doha. And we're kicking off with we've got some gnocchi and arrabbiata. Then we're going through. So this was kind of the main meal. Then you've got a little bread roll here, which was like a plat style roll as well. It's a lot crammed in here. Then you've got your bottle of water. A bit slow movement there. Then this is kind of like a quinoa salad thing with some chickpeas, different bits like that. It's cold, so just a bit of a salad. Then we move on to the scrumptious dessert, which is a chocolate duo Didier's patisserie, apparently, and looked pretty cool, actually. I was quite excited about that. Still was wide awake. This was a few hours into our first leg of the flight, which is about 7 hours to Doha, and then it was about a bit shorter, I think, from Doha to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. You can see I've also had my gin there, which was delicious. They give you the Bibo sunflower oil, blast from the past from Bibo there. And then... excuse me, you also get a little soya milk, which is pretty cool because they bring the teas and coffees around after. So the gnocchi was really nice. Bit of a left field choice there. I wasn't expecting gnocchi. It had like a little bit of beans in there as well. The tomato sauce was thick. I have to say it was pretty good, actually. I used to know someone that worked in food service, and I don't know how true this is, but they told me that the vegan food on choosing the vegan, even if you're not vegan, choosing the vegan option is a good one because the price per unit is so much more expensive than the meat version. So I don't know if there's any truth in that, but I've always been pretty impressed with a lot of the vegan options. So that's my kind of make me feel good. So don't know if it's true, but that's what I've heard. Here we go, looking happy. The guy next to me, oh, also, because you pick vegan, you always get it comes out first, comes out way before anyone else's, so it's really good. So you're kind of done by the time people are even tucking in. The guy next to me kept looking over, so he was definitely interested. Then we get onto the duo chocolate. This was pretty nice, actually. Quite small, but I think it was just very rich, so it was nice to just tuck into that, and yeah, really great. I'm not a massive fan of Brewdog either, but the beer was really delicious, actually. So then this is later on. Yeah, we're playing a bit of word game here, and we've got this, which is a roasted peppers wrap, and you can see the lights are down now, so a lot of people are dozing around. And yeah, this was when things went downhill, in my opinion. Yes, we got it first, but it was seriously saggy. You can kind of see in it, it looks a bit sorry for itself. It was heated up, got some water there, got to keep hydrated. It was super weird, actually, in my opinion. It was like a load of, yeah, you can see how flop it is, just peppers kind of crammed in. Like in the idea, you'd think, oh, wow, it's going to be like a tortilla, you know, like a bit of burrito vibe. But no, it was literally like, imagine fry up some peppers and chuck it in a fajita wrap. So I wasn't impressed with this, to be honest. I did eat it because you only have so much food. Also, it's stuck to the wood. Sorry, not the wood, the cardboard packaging. So yeah, shaking the head. Not a fan of this. It was really stepped down from the really high quality food that we'd had ahead. So bit low from British Airways, I'm afraid, there, in my opinion. Right, here we are. This is super early. We're on our next flight now. We're on Qatar Airlines. They woke me up. I was fast asleep. They prodded me in the shoulder. And it was crazy. Yeah, it's 4:37 for me at the moment. I kept my watch on UK time. And this was a really interesting meal. Not only was I just woke up, I had no idea where I was. But yeah, you get this curry, which is great. It's like a sambar chutney. And then you get this, you get a little napkin as well, which felt quite classy. But yeah, just unwrapping that. You get your proper cutlery here, which actually was a really nice touch. Definitely, they're kind of really small, but it definitely adds a little bit of class to the whole thing when you're cooped up in a little seat. So let's get into this main dish. So it's a sambar chutney, and when I had it on this journey, it was, in my opinion, disgusting. You kind of got this chutney, then this kind of bread thing, and then another bread thing. It was really strange, not nice, so dry. But on the way back, It was delicious, actually. Had a bit of a kick to it, nice flavour. Right, then you've got kind of like this, it's kind of like a rice pudding thing, I think, and then some chopped up fruit. And I got an apple juice, and then you get a little bread roll again with some vegan butter. So yeah, the curry, it was super dry on the way out, but on the way back, decent. Had a bit of a kick to it, like I said, full of flavour actually, and then it was not so dry on the way back. So basically, all in all, pays to go vegan.